guys, ASMR Poppin' back with some poppin' ASMR. And I first want to start off by apologizing for all the card content recently. I know it's been a lot, but don't worry, we're gonna move into some more variety-based content too. With that quickly out the way, I just want to kind of describe what this video is gonna be. If you can't tell, I'm just gonna go show off my my top cards in my card collection at the moment. It's nothing crazy, guys. I just started collecting again after selling a lot of my older cards. Unfortunately, it was me selling a lot of my older cards that kind of made me realize, like, hey, I kind of want to get back into this. And I actually sold my cards to the place I work at, so I got to watch my cards that I got not nearly enough money for, be priced way higher, and sell faster than anything else in the store. So, lessons learned. I just want to start off by showing my PSA 10 Charizard. This is from a promo 10. You can see right here. It's from a 2019 Black Star 10. Hidden Fates 10. It's from a Hidden Fates 10. I don't know what the Black Star means. Maybe it just means it's a promo. I don't think all promos say that, but this is an extremely nice looking card. It's not a full art or anything, but it's dang near one of the best you can get. I got this bad boy for about $55, and the thing is that I got this from GameStop, and GameStop will have a lot of graded cards that really shouldn't have been graded. I'm sure this card raw is probably worth close to nothing, and I don't know. I just think it's cool to have a PSA 10 Charizard. I'm gonna admit it, that's the only reason I have this, is I think it's cool to have a PSA 10 Charizard. I would get a PSA 10 Reshiram, as that's my favorite Pokemon, but I don't think it would be as good of an investment. Okay, now, on the same note as Pokemon, let's start off by showing off the Pokemon cards. And then we'll move on to my sports cards. So what I have here is I have football cards, and then I have my Pokemon cards. So my other two valuable Pokemon cards I just pulled, actually. These are, I believe, SIRs. I believe these are SIRs. Or Secret Illustrated Rares. Now, I'm not saying I think they might be SIRs, knowing that they are. If anything, I have no idea. Alright, I just don't really want to call these things full arts because people get mad when you call the special illustrations or alternate arts full arts. I don't really care, but I just don't want to upset people more so. I also don't know what the cards look like in this glare, so I'm trying to move them around just in case they get caught in some weird glare. Also, about my PSA 10 Charizard, I have a stand that it sits on one of my shelves, so I actually display it. I dropped something I couldn't lose. Okay, we're gonna end it with my favorite card. So we're gonna show off these two. I got these from a Zenith Football Mega Box. I don't know if I opened that over here on this channel. Actually, I'm pretty positive I opened that over on the main channel, ASMR Poppin'. And some of my top chases, my personal top chases, were these state of the arts. I think they're really cool cards, and when that Zenith box came out, these things were going for ridiculous money. They're not very hard to pull, and they were going for $14-15 each. Now they're going for around $4 to $5, but I still got them top loaded because I think they're really cool cards. We have Xavier Worthy and then Marvin Harrison Jr. my favorite sports card, maybe even my favorite card I have. It's kind of hard to tell between, this thing's a really good card. I'm really lucky I got that. I think that's selling for like 40 to 50 bucks right now. And then obviously I bought my Charizard for about 55. I probably couldn't sell it for that, to be honest. But this is my orange A to Z Jaden Daniels. Not quite a color match, unfortunately, but I believe this guy's going for 30 to 40 to, it's closer to 40 to 50, but 30 to 40. Yeah, and it's just gonna get more valuable as long as he keeps performing well, you know. This is one of my favorite cards. I almost want to get it graded. I probably shouldn't, but I might just because I want to. I almost want to get it graded just so that they put it in the cool little case, you know. I'm just kidding. I mean, I do want to get it graded, but, you know, not just for that. But yes, this is one of my favorite cards. One of my favorite cards. Jaden Daniels. I didn't show y'all the bags of these. So yeah, I've got three sports cards that I've got in top loaders because I think they're, you know, valuable enough. Then I got my graded card, my only graded card, probably the only one I'll ever buy. I may grade some cards myself though. And then, you know, my Pokemon. All of these cards I've shown are potentially going to get graded. All except for the State of the Arts definitely aren't going to get graded. Definitely not going to grade those. And then, I don't know if I should grade this Rapidash or not. I may, but, you know, yeah, he's not that big of a deal. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I believe, yeah, the centering is off on this card, like, really bad, so I actually can't, or I could still get it graded, but I won't, but, you know, the centering is pretty off on this, unfortunately. The centering is quite off on this. It is what it is, you know. That might just be enough of a reason to grade this Rapidash, because as I was looking at it, the centering looks, I mean, it's a little bit better. It's not like, yeah, it's better. I don't know, guys. Also, if you have any recommendations for storing top loaders, unfortunately I bought a few deck boxes, a few different kinds even, and none of them actually fit top loader cards, and neither does my binder, so I'm just kind of keeping them in the actual top loader box with the rest of my top loaders. But yes, thank you. Please leave any recommendations down below for how I should store those. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.